Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Shalise. We are a family of 5 trying to get to financial freedom. We are heavy investors. We also invest in real estate. We became first generation millionaires a little while ago, about 2 years ago now. And we're just trying to, really encourage and motivate all of you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, but I do share real numbers. I'm an investor like you. I'm in the trenches, buying and holding through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Also, please beware of scammers, fake pages, WhatsApp bots. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Confirm via my email, MommyTraderTube@gmail.com. So I wanted to give an update on our Nvidia position. Well, the one that I put in Interactive Brokers. We have it in our retirement-based account. Excuse me, guys. I have my garden hat on. I was outside in the yard. But, and I'll be going back out there when I'm done this video. Several of you wanted to get an update on our Nvidia position over in Interactive Brokers. And though it's not a lot, I think this would be a great video to really share with you why we like Nvidia. And that even though it's not like a whole lot of shares, something is better than nothing. And I think sometimes we get caught up with the fact that we don't have 100 shares. We don't have 1,000 shares of something. And we don't realize that everyone who has those amounts of shares started with one. Sometimes they started with a half a share. And I think the point is that if you just start, you never know what you can achieve if you buy and hold, right? So DCAing is very important, dollar cost averaging. Simply put, just invest every time you get paid. Don't worry about what the market is doing. Every time you get a paycheck, automate your investments if you can, but just invest every time you get paid. That's simply what it is in layman's terms. Our Nvidia position, which I will show you, you'll see it up on the screen over in Interactive Brokers. I bought 5, and I honestly didn't really think too much about it after I bought it. I was so focused on building up SCHD. I was focused on building up VTI. And I was focused on building up SPLG. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do share real numbers because number one, I think it's important for transparency and the journey, right? A lot of us are scared or fearful about investing. That's why I show my face, because I think showing your face, brings a connection to the journey. Showing the account, like I said, shows transparency. It shows receipts, because I'm on here, I can say all day long, I'm not a financial advisor, but people do listen and emulate what you say. And I feel like it's a responsibility as a content creator to really, show the account. Again, it may not be as much as someone else, but like I said, we all start somewhere, and this is the journey, just slowly building up. That's why I have the $1 a day investing challenge. Shout out to all of you who are a part of it. If you are new, simply put, let me just put this here. I created this $1 a day investing challenge a couple years back. I'll have the playlist attached in the description box below. You can check out the very first video I put out talking about this challenge, introducing this challenge. It was not something I seen. It was not a fad. I was trying to jump on. It wasn't a get rich quick type of challenge or anything. It was really consistency and just investing $1 a day, right? I put the polls up under my community tab. Now I do it once a quarter. You all vote. We research together, and it's helping you to see that, if you dollar cost average over a long period of time into good stocks and good ETFs, it works, and you don't have to really stress out about it. And so for Q2 is VTI. And remember, you can join anytime, okay? And just get your books on my website, mt1finance.com. But yeah, I do this challenge showing real numbers, teaching you how to do it, because again, I'm self-taught and I'm on year 10 now. And just to see our journey as millionaires, hopefully multi-million. Soon we just bought our 4th property in cash in South Carolina. So, it's a lot going on. But back to Nvidia. So I bought 5 shares, didn't really think about it because I've been making videos trying to build up ETFs, which is always good. Remember, Nvidia is a single stock. ETFs like VTI, VOO, SCHD, SPLG, DGRO, all of those are ETFs. So naturally, by default, they are safer. Your risk is less, right? Because you are investing in funds, which are just a basket of stocks versus one single stock. However, on the flip side of that, if you are going to invest in single stocks, if you can pick a good company that you yourself have researched, that you believe in, management is key as well. Like if you are following the earnings and you believe in it, when you buy and hold in said single company, single stocks, the return can also be great, right? They always say no risk, no reward. So if you are going to invest in single stocks like Nvidia, you want to believe in it over a long period of time. So our 5 shares, the average price is about 576, 579. I can't remember. You see it up on your screen, but our return is 100% on that because it's now over, as of the recording of this video, gosh, it has to be like over $1,100 right now. I mean, give or take some change in either direction, but it has to be, right? So our 5 shares will turn into 50 shares because the Nvidia announced a 10-for-1 stock split that will be effective, I believe it is June 7th. So we don't even have that much time before like the stock split. I have my computer up here. I believe it's June 7th that the stock split will be effective. So our 5 shares will turn into 50. I know I've been getting questions about will we buy more? Probably not. Just let those honestly just kind of ride. We do have Nvidia in our retirement based accounts. I may buy some more there, but here, and remember, these accounts that you saw up on your screen are taxable accounts. These are bridge accounts. So my husband and I are trying to retire early. We're trying to achieve FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early, financial independence, relax early, whatever you want to call it. But more so the FI part, which is financial independence. And in order to do that, you know, in our 40s, you have to have some type of bridge account in addition to like CDs or bonds or savings, because again, a 401k you really can't touch. I mean, Roths as well. You can take the contributions out or you can do Roth conversions and all that, but I don't want to really do all of that. I want to save it for our long-term future. So that's why we're building up these taxable accounts right now. So, you know, another great thing that Nvidia announced was that it was increasing its dividend to 10 cents per share. So for the longest, it's been paying 4 cents a share, which is, again, though it is a dividend paying stock, because a penny is a penny. I didn't get it. My husband didn't want to get it for a dividend. This is a huge growth company that happens to pay a dividend. We like what the leadership is doing in Nvidia. We also like that it's big into AI. I mean, we believe it's the future, and though we don't know a whole lot about it, we don't have to. We can put our money and our trust in an entity that is doing the work for us, right? That's the perk of being an investor. So to see our just simple Nvidia position, right? 5 shares, right? It's not a whole lot. Bought it, kind of forgot about it, was focused on other things, and just to see the buy and hold and the compound interest effect work in real time is insane. Like I said, as of today, Nvidia is over $1,100 a share. Like, isn't that something? And so I know a lot of people are looking forward to the split so that they can get in it at a more reasonable price. And then the investors like myself who are already in Nvidia, you know, our average cost would be much lower. I think our new average cost once it's split would be like $47 and some change, which is crazy. And I do believe Nvidia in time will go back up. And so, you know, this is not the first stock split a company like this has had. Tesla has had it. Apple, Amazon has had stock splits as well. It just allows more people to get access to the company, and those of us who are investors, our shares just, you know, are worth more, which is, I think, great in terms of, you know, our average cost is lower. So, yeah, let me know if any of you guys either own Nvidia or are thinking of buying it. And like, are you going to is this post split? Is it pre-split? Like, do you already own it now, or do you plan on buying it? And how much were you planning on buying it? I mean, again, if you are focused on holding it for, well, I say long-term because this is another good point. Long-term is at least a year. Now, Warren Buffett would say 10 years, but I know because there's a lot of retail investors like, you know, and people, regular people like us investing on our own, at least hold it for a year, guys. I don't trade Nvidia. I am a long-term investor. I've tried trading. It is not for me. I don't have the emotional fortitude for it, but neither is Warren Buffett. So we are in good company, okay? Buy and hold and what we believe in. And, you know, it always works. So again, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this quick video giving you an update on Nvidia. Again, let me know what you thought. Shout out to all of you who were in our dividend and finance group meeting this past weekend. We were in there for 2 hours. We had some drinks, had some snacks. We were really talking about some deep and intense finance topics. All of you who were in there, you can attest to this. It was some really personal, deep finance conversations that came up, and I was so happy that we had that space to be able to have those conversations, because it affects all of us, right? We don't talk about it, and we may want to, but we don't feel like we have a space where we can really express what's on our minds. And especially nowadays with mental illness at, record levels, having a space and me creating that space. Again, I'm not a therapist, but I am a human being. I've been through some things. Talking does help when you have trust. And again, that's why I show my face. That's why I show the accounts, because I want us to see that this is real life. Like, my husband and I work very hard to put this money in these positions. This is not something we play around with. This is not something that, is a joke to us. Like, we work very hard, sometimes skinned alive at the job, getting things done so that we can put our money to use to achieve financial freedom and really live life on our own terms. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash notification bell so that you don't miss upload every time I post a video, and leave me a comment down below. Until next time, you already know, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.